Hey guys, today I'd like to share with you how I buy used MacBooks. First thing I do when I buy a MacBook is I turn it on, check the screen, I pull up a black or a white page so I can see if any dead pixels or if I can see any streaks on the screen that aren't visible when it's colored. I check for body damage. Sometimes people, if they twist the USB, it'll dent or bend or even crack the metal sometimes. Check the screws on the bottom, make sure people haven't been trying to open the computer inside to mess around with things or replace parts. One thing that I look for is I click on the little Apple icon in the top left, click about this Mac, and check to see the specs, to see the processor, the memory, screen resolution, serial number. You can use the serial number, plug it in onto Apple's website and see if the computer is still under warranty, because then if something breaks you can go turn it in and they'll give you a new one. So to check to see if the computer is locked or not, so first of all, you turn the computer on. If there's a password, make sure that you can get through that. So another password you got to watch out for is the BIOS password or the firmware password. To check this, I shut down the computer, and when I turn it back on I hold Command and R, and that will open it up on a special page. And there, if it shows a password, if right away it shows a password needed and a lock icon, then the computer has a BIOS password, and you'll need to get that password from the owner. If they don't know that password, you'll still be able to use the computer, but if you ever forget your password and want to restore the computer to complete defaults, you will not be able to without that password. Check the charger out, make sure the charger is the right type, make sure it fits in. There's a little magnet that holds it in. Finally, I like to look at the battery cycles. If you go into About This Mac, System Report, and then under the power settings, you can scroll down and it'll tell you cycle count. That's about how many times a battery has been fully discharged and recharged. Looking in the news, recently Apple's under fire for slowing down the processors of iPhones because the batteries are slow, as they say, or have too many cycles, so that the processor gets slowed down to match the battery capability. Same thing with the computer. You want to make sure that the battery is capable of pushing what the processor needs, get better battery life, get better processor power. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something. If you go out and buy one, just be careful with what you buy, what you're putting your money into. It's definitely better to buy new if the money is a risk to you. If not, you can buy used. You can save yourself money, but there is risk associated. So be careful, do your duty, check it up, and use common sense. If it doesn't sound right, don't take it.